Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Max, and today I wanted to talk about the rumors that Ms. Marvel will have a new set of powers in her TV show, The Marvels, and any future projects she appears in. So before I get into the video, if you have any thoughts, theories, opinions, or other comments you want to leave about this topic, I'd love for you to leave them below, and I'd love to interact with you guys and see what you think of Ms. Marvel possibly having new powers in the MCU. Alright, so Ms. Marvel is something that I believe is supposed to come out this year, but it's now been pushed back because of the pandemic. And we really haven't seen anything from it. Honestly, I thought we were going to get a first trailer by now, but I think they're saving that for Disney Plus Day. And we really don't know much about this movie, but there have been a lot of credible people, such as Daniel RPK and some other scoopers coming out and saying that she will have a different set of powers in the MCU from what she has in the comics. For those of you who don't know, Ms. Marvel in the comics is an Inhuman, and she has abilities to like stretch and grow her body parts, I would say is the best way to put that. Kind of like Mr. Fantastic. And apparently in the MCU, she will have powers that are similar, but they are not going to be Inhuman based, and they are not going to be necessarily her having those powers in terms of a physical transformation. Now, what we've heard from scoopers regarding these powers is that they will be purple, and they will be something that I would say is kind of more like Wanda's powers or Loki's powers, in the sense of it's not actually them, but it's more of an external thing. And I think this is something they're doing because I honestly don't think like stretchy powers and all that will look that good in a setting like the MCU. I think DC, on the other hand, has built up that kind of wackiness in their films to be able to do that. But with Marvel, I just think it's a medium that would not work as well. And when Mr. Fantastic rolls around, that could completely change, and I'll change my opinion. But right now, I think it's something that they're not necessarily wanting to dive into, especially for a character that seems to have similar powers as one like Mr. Fantastic, who is coming up in the film soon, and people might compare the characters and wonder why you have two characters that have extremely similar power sets so prominent in the MCU at the same time. Now, the other point I mentioned earlier about Ms. Marvel having the power change is that she will likely not be an Inhuman. I've heard this from a few different people, and I, just kind of reading things and theories and, possible leaks online. And it seems like she will not be an Inhuman, or they will not call her an Inhuman. And honestly, this is great to me, because I was really worried that if Marvel was going to retcon Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't want them to, but if they were going to, this would be the property where they would. And everything seems to be lining up that she will get her powers from this bracelet or this gauntlet of sorts, and it will not be an Inhuman type thing. And that makes me happy, because they can continue with Ms. Marvel as the character she is for the most part, without having Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans angry that they had to retcon something. And you leave the Inhuman storyline for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. so you're not ruining anything that happened in that show. I think this is the best balance, and as much as, us Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans are kind of upset with Kevin Feige sometimes for not including characters or talking about them a whole lot, he has acknowledged the big fan base the show has, and I think changing Ms. Marvel's powers is his way of saying, hey, I hear you, we're not necessarily doing anything with those characters right now. Who knows if they will in the future? I think they will in Secret Invasion. But I think it's his way of, assuming all of this is correct, saying, hey, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still there. It's still very present. It is part of the MCU. And that just makes me really happy, because if they had retconned Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Ms. Marvel, I honestly don't know if I could like that show. So I think it's a good balance and a good way to do things, and to not exclude any fans of either the show or the character of Ms. Marvel. So that's about all I have for now. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.